Whoever did that, thank you very much. So I'd first like to take this time to make sure I don't mess up this speech. I'd first like to take this time to thank all the people that make this event possible every year. Thank you, school board and administrators, for making graduation run so smoothly. Thank you, band, for that lovely rendition of Pomp and Circumstance. Ms. Johnson, I know it's your favorite song. Thank you, choir and Mr. Batchelor, for your performance of the Star Spangled Banner, and make me an instrument of thy peace. I gotta get it out early, okay? I'd like to give a round of applause to the wonderful teachers and staff we have here at Lakes. Without you, we would not be sitting here today because we would probably be still standing behind the curtain waiting to enter. I'd also like to thank any and all parents or guardians in attendance. This is for those last-minute trips to Lakes to turn in a permission slip and all of those unscheduled Saturday practices. I'm sorry. And finally, to the class of 2015. We made it. After 12 years of some of the finest education the greater Tacoma area has to offer, we are officially, as of 20 minutes from now, high school graduates. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking about it right now. It's a burning question that's been occupying your minds. It's 2015. Where are our hoverboards? Back to the Future promised you and me that they would be here. And no, I'm not talking about those quote-unquote hoverboards that you see struggling to get 200 inches off the ground. I'm talking about a 100% grade A, bona fide Marty McFly hoverboard. There should be hoverboards under every chair in this dome, right? This stage should be held up with hoverboards. I should be hovering right now. But no hoverboards anywhere. For some reason, the man spends all of his money on things that he deems more important. Now, don't get me wrong. Global warming and world peace are worthy of some attention. But come on. I know personally I would rather have a hoverboard and warmer Januaries than no hoverboard and more snow makeup days. But that's just me. However, we can't blame our severe lack of hoverboards completely on the man. We've been a little preoccupied ourselves with some of the hardest hitting stories of the last quarter century. Why, just this year we've had to deal with an ambiguously colored dress, which for the record was black and blue. And Tom Brady's deflated footballs. So it's no wonder we've seen neither tip nor tail of a 100% grade A bona fide Marty McFly hoverboard. And at the rate we're moving forward, I don't expect us to see one for a very long time. And you know, when you start thinking about hoverboards, you begin to think about all the other stuff we were supposed to have by the year 2015. Everything from flying cars to robot servants to self-tying shoes. Where is all that stuff? You know, I suppose society, myself included, expected those things to be the kinds of things that just happened, like winter becoming spring, or Justin Bieber being deported back to Canada. It just seemed like the logical and natural progression of events. However, that's not the way the world works. Rarely do things happen in a natural and logical way. We all had to pass advisory, of course. See, what I've noticed is that going through life is a lot like progression of riding a bike. Middle school, you got your training wheels. In high school, they take them off. And after high school, they just get rid of the bike. Slowly it becomes more and more your responsibility to get things done. You have to earn more and more what you get. We are sitting here today because one way or another, we earned the privilege of walking across this stage. And just one time, having our names pronounced correctly. It's from all the hard work that we have put into our education. Now, one of the big things about our generation is that we don't do anything, that we don't care, that all we do is spend our time glued to our phones, our tablets, and our computers. Well, may I say that we don't just use social media, we invented it. Our generation has brought on these companies like Facebook, like Twitter, like Reddit. And with a few simple keystrokes, we have the ability to reach thousands of people all over the world. Even if it is just a two-sentence tweet about how on fleek Becky's eyebrows are today. Now, that isn't something to be taken lightly. That's a lot of power. With that kind of power, we could change the world. But in order to change the world, we have to want to see it be changed. Our generation is the largest demographic in the world. It is we that have the knowledge and the power to make a real change happen. We only have to reach out and make it happen. After all, the world won't make it happen for us. So I guess to answer my earlier question, where are our hoverboards? We have to look at ourselves. We have the power to succeed where the past has failed. What was once impossible is now possible. It is time for us to turn our dreams into realities. It is time for us to earn our hoverboard. And who knows, perhaps one of you, one of us, will be the first to create a 100% grade A bona fide Marty McFly hoverboard. Thank you.